and allocation.
A very good evening and thank you very much for joining us on the news at 7 on Nta Channel 5 Abuja. We begin with the presidency, where President Bola Tinubu has directed a thorough investigation into the truck explosion that resulted in the multiple accidents and loss of lives in Karu, Abuja on Wednesday night. The president condoled with family members who lost loved ones in the inferno, which happened at the peak hour. President Tinubu ordered priority treatment of the injured in various medical facilities in the capital city. The president directed security agencies, particularly those concerned with road safety, to pay closer attention to traffic around the capital city's entry their loved ones. Meanwhile, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has expressed deep sadness over the unfortunate tanker explosion, which occurred on Wednesday at Karo Bridge along the Abuja-Kefi Highway, leading to loss of many lives and property. In a statement by her senior special assistant on media, Busola Kukui, the First Lady commiserates with the FCT minister, families of the deceased and injured, affected business and property owners, as well as the people of Abuja over the sad incident. She urges owners and drivers of vehicles, especially articulated vehicles, to ensure the roadworthiness and good condition of their vehicles before putting them on the road to avert reoccurrence of such incidents, while praying God to grant the souls of the departed eternal rest and their families.
Well, in the aftermath of the Wednesday unfortunate accident at the Karo Bridge, agencies are still taking stock of what had been burnt down by the accident. And as we speak, the evacuation of carcasses off the road is still ongoing by security agencies and other relevant agencies concerned. Another important thing that the security agencies have to contend with is the overwhelming crowd of onlookers and commuters who have come to loiter around to see what had happened.
So we should return back to the old timing. You know, we are at a certain period of peak periods. These big vehicles should be stopped from mixing with smaller vehicles, and they can move later at night and so on. So that if such a thing happens, the chances are that we won't have human casualties.
What we did was triage. Those that sustained injuries, we immediately carried them to the various hospitals. Then the one that we carried last were the dead bodies.
We have 6 dead bodies, and this morning when we went through the hospitals, we have 2 dead bodies. About 8 people are in custom hospital, about 11 people are in national hospital, and about 10 they are also in the custom hospital.
Definitely, when we got here, there was heavy hold up, so we are waiting for traffic to go slow. The next thing was trailer don't fail break, then boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. Next thing we hear was fire, outbreak. Everybody was running for his life. Myself, I ran out, had an explosion. There's some good Samaritan.
My strong view about this have remained the same, that there is a need to introduce a barricade, a very strong barricade that will come down to the level of the sizes of or the height of the vehicles. You want them to access the road during working hours, so that when the roads are free, that these are the time that these vehicles can pass. But at this hour, from the hour of 4, because of the hold up in Yanyam, and having the mindset, having the knowledge that it's a descending journey, that at this hour of 4 or 3:30, this barricade should be blocked. Once it is blocked, it is locked. At that hour, no vehicle carrying cement, carrying heavy duty vehicles can access this route any longer. But after that hour to 9 o'clock, you open it for them to pass.
In a similar development, less than 24 hours after and injuring several others, another road traffic has occurred at the same spot. This time, a heavily loaded articulated vehicle was said to have lost control as it descended hills and crashed at the side of the road. The Karo unit commander of the FRSC and the police successfully evacuated the articulated truck and affected cars. He urged motorists, especially heavy-duty drivers, to ensure their brakes are in good condition and avoid overloading, as they have recorded major accidents in the last 72 hours.
Brake failure. That was
The FCT Executive Council meeting has approved procurement of some critical earth-moving machines and equipment for the Department of Development Control and Microsoft license for the FCT Internal Revenue Service. Onoze Yakubu brings us details from the 13th Exco meeting.
Briefing the media after the meeting, the coordinator Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, Felix Obua, says the equipment to be procured are not targeted for demolition only, but for the overall interest of the council.
The equipment we are purchasing with this amount include SIM card wheel loader. With this amount include SIM card wheel loader, 5 carts earth-moving equipment for the movement control.
The license we have procured today will enhance our ability to move most of our manual processes into automated paper, and also ensure that we're able to have better records.
The Director of Land clears the air on the revocation of land title belonging to the PDP Secretariat, which has generated public outcry.
anybody whose title has been revoked, who now feels that I made a mistake, I should have done this and that before now, should make an appeal to the minister. And the minister will look at it. If he so wishes to reinstate, he will. If there are conditions that will be attached to such reinstatements, if he considered it fit, he will.
It will be recalled that more than 4,000 land titles were revoked for failing to pay their ground rents. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Respite has come the way of the victims of demolition in Gishiri community, with the FCT minister gave this directive when he visited the demolished site to address issues of compensation and resettlement. Again, Onoze Yakubu reports.
455 houses and other structures were demolished in Gishiri community to pave way for the ongoing road construction. But issues of compensation and resettlement have continued to generate controversies. This development informed the FCT of land, Chijoke Nwakwe Eze. The minister inquired about the land set aside for the relocation of the affected persons. The minister thereafter handed down this directive on both the resettlement plots and money for compensation. It will be recalled that the FCT administration had earlier provided 655 million naira for payment of compensation to the affected victims based on approved valuation rates. But due to the economic reality in the country, the minister ordered an increment in the amount to the tune of 1.3 billion naira. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. Mom, I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music. All in one place. Welcome to More Valley. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this. Unlimited.
Glad to have you back. As the Muslim Ummah enters the final stretch of Ramadan, the last 10 nights, renowned scholar Professor Tawfiq Abdulaziz says Muslims have a golden opportunity to seek Allah's mercy, forgiveness, and blessings.
One of the greatest blessings of these nights is Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree. Scholars opined that it is better than 1,000 months. The noble Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged the believers to seek it in the odd nights of the last 10 days. Professor Tawfiq Abdulaziz admonished Muslims to dedicate more time to tahajjud.
And nights are the most, and they are meant to seek a particular night. Laylatul Qadr, the night of power.
Voices to the topic, the studio guests reminded that the best dua for these nights entails seeking forgiveness and repentance from Allah, intensified charitable acts, and strengthened connections with the Quran. The women angle focused on how to spot and manage stress amongst youngsters, providing guidance to daily life encounters in managing the home front.
The emotional, the physical, and the behavioral signs. Okay, so the first one, which is the emotional signs, is when your child begins to get really irritable, is always crying. You see them, they are getting rapid mood changes, you know.
Analysis of concepts of the glorious Quran, Deen and Dunya, as well as technology and culture, were amongst the routine segments to feature on the episode. In Abuja, Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
For happenings on the foreign scene, let's join Sandra Akeme for the Globe.
Thank you, Mariam. This is the Globe this week, a segment of the news where we keep you up to date with happenings around the globe. I am Sandra Akeme. Now, Israeli Prime Minister future negotiations will occur only under active conflict conditions. These decisions follows Hamas' refusal to release additional hostages or agree to a U.S. proposed extension of ceasefire. In response, Israeli citizens have taken to the streets in protest, expressing anger over the government's handling of the situation and concern for the hostages' safety. Demonstrations have erupted in major cities, reflecting widespread public dissent against Netanyahu's policies. The collapse of the ceasefire has intensified fears among the families of those still held in captive in Gaza. In a significant development, the presidents of Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, Felix Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame, respectively have called for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire in eastern Congo. This joint appeal was made during their meeting in Doha, Qatar. The conflict in eastern Congo has been ongoing, with M23 rebels controlling more territory than ever before, including the region's two biggest cities. The roots to the conflicts are complex, dating back to Rwanda's 1994 genocide and competition for mineral resources. And Turkey's Istanbul mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, has been detained by Turkish police, along with over 100 others, on allegations of corruption. This dramatic development comes on the heels of Istanbul University's decision to annul İmamoğlu's degree, citing irregularities, which effectively bars him from running for president. The opposition has swiftly condemned the detention, labeling it a coup. This move is seen as a significant blow to the opposition's plans, as İmamoğlu was expected to be nominated as their presidential candidate. The timing of the İmamoğlu's detention has sparked widespread concern and outrage, with many questioning the motivations behind the move. As the situation continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how this will impact Turkey's political landscape. And Elon Musk has congratulated SpaceX and NASA for their successful rescue mission, bringing home 2 stranded astronauts after months in space. Musk expressed his elation, praising the teams for their excellent work. The rescue mission was a collaborative effort between SpaceX and NASA, demonstrating the effectiveness of their partnership. The rescue mission was a collaborative effort between SpaceX and NASA, demonstrating the effectiveness of their partnership. Musk's acknowledgement highlights the significance of this achievement, showcasing the capabilities of both organizations. This development marks a significant milestone in space exploration and rescue operations, with SpaceX and NASA continuing to push boundaries, saying we can expect more groundbreaking achievements in the future. That's it on the Globe this week. The news continues with Mariam. I am Sandra Akemi.
Thank you very much for watching the English version of the news. Do stay tuned for the translations. Good evening.
ama agbaje shaje wo wona ya bi bada ya sakwe ba ku shagbada yi wa anaba shi ba bada wo mu praises wa yuba wonu ba je anaba je wo gayi kin to ko da yin ko nje olurimi Tinubu wo ku obugba wunwu pepe ntu mato na gbayin bo nko be kun musia shi nkaru nyanya jefi soko luko na agbodo bayin kwa pe na gogwe yi kwa ye kwa kya po azawa kujin sagi azaho be polo na yasan ashigbesin ba aigaba akaba na iwe owo beda gwogan yinje busola ikoyi wada nge olurimi Tinubu ku awoku ababashin ekizida minister abodo na zai mba zashin sagi bodo yuhia tudofi ekizida wa gwodo wenda amata da ge mata te bialo te shiko to uzoko lukwo be aza anashigen wokushe kwa yigiwe azaba kpele ashibaya sa shigbe baba bwa na lafiya yoku na bagi bwa jesu ge aza ogun yimwa mwa nu be shin saji azayin ku aza mwa bage ba ku ba nai oje wo ya bedo ba ku inge ashige bwa ba ku ba nai wo na mato na gban wa ni da ko be ko ba ku musu ya je na gbedo ka sapai nso yeshe igba kakala yin Abdullahi Ajiya wada inge ba pe yeyi ba no bagbati ba pe she abo zaza lo owi ba da inge aza ekpelo na ya sa ashigbe jinba ajinba na yin ya sa shigbe aza owi nwa mwanu ba shi saji abato wulo she aza akwai shi ba shi agbagba ga ajen agwoto ga gwamnati la fita manela na ba abin kwai ba yin ba ta bai gwoto ba yi bwayo agmada shi abi wa gupace na amuyi yoku na bagi manai wa nge minister kizida nya nge yoso wuce wala bagbato ga nge aga akishire azana baba afuwa ya zo ko luko bayin agaba akin ya aba zazahe wa ngobanu nyaku abalako baya waga nge atete shi nge ladu gban kakala no kwa shogodo zazahe la kiye wa onize yakubu wada nge minister ye be daboda den sa no wo be gbin lo sheba nge shire we je shezo ko luko tutun zaza lo wu wada nge atogi ajishire adegi ajishire fi won te la hu ba wi nsanyun aga shekoni jesu saiso
Assalamu alaikum masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wani lokaci barkanmu da shan ruwa da fatan Allah ya karbe ba don mu a takaice ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaran mu yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakub. Mai ɗakin shugaban ƙasa Oluremi Tinubu ta bayyana jimami da ɓacin ranta akan hatsarin motar ɗaukar mai da ya faru akan gadar Karo a jiya Laraba wanda ya sanadiyar rasa rayuka da dukiyoyin al'umma da dama. A jawabin babban mai bata shawara na musamman akan harkokin sadarwa Bisola Kokoyi, Oluremi Tinubu ta aika saƙon ta'aziyya ga ministan Abuja, iyalan waɗanda suka rasu da waɗanda suka jikkata, tare da 'yan kasuwar da tsautsayin ya taɓa da ɗaukacin al'ummar Abuja. A ƙarshe ta shawarci masu ababen hawa da direbobi musamman na manyan motoci da su kasance masu bin dokokin hanya da kula da lafiyar motocinsu domin kare faruwar haɗuran a nan gaba. Bayan aukuwar hatsarin motar ɗaukar mai a jiya Laraba, wanda ba a fayyace asarar da aka yi ba a lokacin, wakilinmu Abdullahi Ajiya ya shaida mana cewa daga bisani hukumomin agajin gaggawa waɗanda suka kai agaji a lokacin motar man ta kama da wuta, sun sanar a hukumance cewa jimilla mutane 8 ne suka riga mu gidan gaskiya, sai waɗanda suka ji ciwuna da dama. Bayan rushe wani sashe na ƙauyen Gishiri da ke nan babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja, al'umma mazauna ƙauyen sun sami